Hello, hello. What is up, my BK Birdies? Welcome back to Encourage Corner. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, we are back officially with season 2. Woo! Okay, I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm gonna try my best to be consistent. I'm gonna try my best to be consistent with season 2. Okay? I have more episodes. I already have like a bunch of ideas lined up, especially during my long hiatus, big break, and whatnot. Got a lot to learn, a lot to discuss, and encourage each other. Remember, two-way thing. You know, I encourage you guys and you encourage me. But yeah. So as you guys know, Encourage Corner is heavily inspired by music. Okay? Bria Korea is a music lover, and I really love I'm inspired by the messages that I get from music. Yeah, music is universal. We all hear it, we all love it, and it resonates with us in many, many ways. So yeah, what better way to encourage people than what we love, which is music. Yeah. So, how are you guys doing before we hop into everything? Are you guys doing okay? We are in a new year, 2022. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, we're in a new year. Trying to better ourselves, be a better version of ourselves, of our previous year selves. Okay, this is a new year, so we get to press the refresh button. Yeah, press the refresh button and just do better. Try our best. So, yeah, hope you guys are doing okay, having a good day so far, a good evening. If you have to work and you're dreading it, I'm sorry. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay? If you just work hard and don't look at the clock, okay, then time will just pass by. Hopefully. That's the hope. If you're in a job that you don't like. And if you're in a job that you do like, well, you'll be busy and you're just happy about it. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to hop straight into it. So today, our song is by the awesome, the wonderful, the creative lyricist master, Wiz Khalifa. His song, No Gain. And the title, as you can see on your, whatever you're playing this on, it's called No Pain, No Gain. I really love this song though. It's very motivational for me. Like when I need to get in a good, productive headspace, this is one of the songs that I play because I have a motivational playlist, a music playlist, like songs that really get me going and, feeling productive. And this is one of them. So I feel it was a good way to start. Like, cause we're starting the new year, and every time you start the new year, you're like, okay, I have these goals. This is what I'm going to do better. Yeah. Exercise. Yeah. Eat right. Yeah. Do this. Yeah. Do that. So I just figure this is the perfect song to start the season off and encourage you guys with. Because we're all trying to achieve something this year. So, yeah, perfect song. In the song, though, like in the beginning of the song, he says a few things that I just love. So, like in the beginning, he's like, oh yeah, so much to do, don't even know where to start. We get that. Like you just have literally, that's in itself. Like you have so much that you need to do in a day. And, you just feel like you can't accomplish it all. You just don't even know where to start. A lot of the times with me, if I have a lot to do, a lot of the times I just don't do it. I just end up not doing anything. Sadly. Don't be like me. Well, previous version of me. We're trying to better ourselves this year. Bria. But yeah, when you just have so much to do, your brain just goes into overload and you just shut down and you just do nothing. But then the next thing he says is, I think that's the plan, like start here, end up there. So as long as you like put in the effort and you at least try, you'll get somewhere. Like you'll be further ahead than the starting point. Like even if you move just one step forward, you're still ahead. Like you're not where you once were. You're not at the starting point anymore. Like you're one step closer, literally, to your goal. So, but then like he goes to say, like, soon as you think something's going on, you're starting back over. I mean, what I get from that, or one of the things I get from that, like it reminds me of like, because I'm an artist too. I like to draw or paint or something, and it's like, or when I'm doing a mashup or something like that, and it's like you're in the zone, but then like something just doesn't feel right, or it doesn't go right, or it just feels terrible, and you feel like it's the worst thing you've ever seen or ever done, and then you scrap it, and then you just start from square one again. That's what I feel like it's similar to. Or if something unexpected happens, like you're just on a roll, everything's going good, and then just something unexpected happens and just makes you start from square one again. Which sucks. But like, I don't know, if you have this plan or have this goal that you truly want to reach or get to, you'll feel like it's worth it. Like, I don't know, like when you do what you love, you're willing to go through the stress, the pain, like long nights, early mornings, whatever it takes to get there, So when he really gets into the song, he says, every day you wake up, your destiny depends on what you do. And man, is that true. Like as soon as you get up, like each and every decision you choose to make throughout the day, like there's an effect from it, like a cause and effect. Like once you do this one thing, there's an outcome from it, Like you get what you put in. Like whatever the outcome is based off of what you put into it. Like whatever effort, whatever hard work or lack thereof you put in, then the result is just based off of that. So, for example, as a music artist, as he is, if he puts in the work, writing every day, working on his flow, delivery, texture, whatever it is that he needs to do, networking, emails, business, all of that. If he's putting in all of that work, he, reaps the reward of the seeds that he sowed, like you see the effect of that. Like you hear that in his music. Like the outcome is like what we get, we get this glorious song because he put in the work to make it. Working with producers, songwriters, like ghostwriters, whatever, writes his own stuff, like whatever, like artists, they put in the work, and then the outcome is what their fans end up hearing. Or if they're working with a business, to expand, getting into like marketing or whatnot, expanding beyond, music, or broadening opportunities and stuff. They're putting in that work, and then the results are products that people can buy. Or like I said, like the music. So I don't know, literally whatever ends up happening, in your life, it literally depends on the decisions you choose to make each and every day. So if you feel like, oh, I'm not losing weight or anything like that, I don't know, like depends on like, okay, well, what are you doing to reach that goal? Like, have you changed anything? Like, if you continue to do the same things that you've done before, then the end result will not change. Like, if you put in some red, if you put in some blue, you're gonna get purple. But you're like, well, I want orange. Well, obviously you need to change the blue and switch it for yellow. But if you keep putting in blue, you're still gonna get purple. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And then, so moving on from that, like he goes in to say, he says, ain't no rush. I do things slow. 'Cause it's all about timing. So you got choices and stuff that you make, to get whatever outcome that you want. But it's also about timing as well. I think like everybody is on their own time. Like we all have the exact same time each and every day, 24 hours. Okay. And once again, like it deals with, choices. Like what choices do you choose to make to reach your goal within these 24 hours? Like what will you do? What productive thing will you do to get you, step closer to your goal, But he says, I do things slow. He's on his own pace. Like, pace yourself. Like, you don't have to, be super fast just because your friend is, just because you see your friend doing things super quickly or getting towards where they want, reaching their goals and stuff, faster than you. I mean, like, that's their timeline. That's their pace. But you are not them. Or you are not the celebrity you see on the screen. Or, like, you are not the people around you. You are you. Okay? So, go at your pace. Don't worry about what anyone else is thinking. Like, if someone says, like, oh, like, you're going slow. Oh, you'll never amount to nothing if you keep going at this rate, speed it up. No, like, take your time. I mean, if you're good on a fast pace, fast and efficient, and you feel like that's good for you, okay, go for it. Like, if you're at just a normal pace, like, just, yeah, go for that too. If you need to slow it down, mellow it out, a little bit by bit each day, do it. Do what's best for you so you can reach your goal, Do whatever you feel it takes to get to where you need to go. I mean, don't do it slow, like, just because, like, you're lazy and don't feel like doing much each and every day. I mean, okay, if you're lazy, then, I don't know, challenge yourself. Push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Like, if you feel like, once again, if your laziness is the blue problem, and you're trying to get orange, then you need to exchange that laziness and put in some, active time. Speed it up a little bit, Go at your pace, okay? And then in the next part, like, I don't know, like he says something about, people just settling for less when they could, be so much more, and that they're wasting their talents. I mean, I get that. Like, when you make it to the top, like the top peak of like the mountain, like you've reached this one goal, like you worked hard and you got to the top of the mountain. You celebrate that. You celebrate that victory because you did that. You did it. Yeah. But then once you celebrate, what's next? Next to that small sized mountain is the medium mountain. So now it's time for your next challenge. Time to climb that mountain and reach the top. And then next to that mountain is a larger mountain. And you have to climb that too. and reach the top. I'm not saying we have to continue and, climbing our entire lives. Well, technically, I guess you kind of do. Eventually, maybe you'll get to a point where you just feel content. You've reached every single goal that you've wanted to reach. You're living your dream, and maybe you're old and gray, and you're like, all right, now I can retire. I am chill. But then again, even during that time, you might have some goals. Some new ones, some mellow ones, But either way, don't settle for less. Just because the world is beating you down, you feel like you can't get anywhere, so you just settle. No. Fight your way out. You got this. Okay? Climb that mountain. Get to the top so you can celebrate. And then climb the next one. So, my question for you guys is, what's your drive? What's your motivation? Why are you doing what you do? Because I'm curious. I'm curious to know, why are you working? Or why are you studying at the school you're at? Or, why are you at this job? Is it to make ends meet? Just to have enough to pay the bills and get by? Or do you have any goals? Do you have any dreams? Something that you want to achieve in life? Something you really want to accomplish in life? What do you want to do? And most importantly, are you hungry for it? How hungry? How hungry are you for this, to reach this goal? What are you willing to put in? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to go through the stress or suffer whatever it takes, to reach this? Or are you just settling just to, get by, just live the work, eat, sleep, repeat life? What do you want to do? So I was listening to this motivation speech the other day. It was on YouTube. It's by Eric Thomas, called "Get It Done." And during the speech, he had every listener think about what goals they want to accomplish, by the end of the year. And it was a writing activity. And, I think we should do it. I think, me and you guys, my BK Birdies, we should do this. So it was a writing activity. And he had them basically write down what goals they wanted to achieve this year. So, all right, we're going to do this together. So everyone, get your journals, your notebook, phone notes, whatever, something that you write your important things in, or something that you keep with you that that you'll refer back to. So in the book, or in our notes and stuff, he had every listener, to write down what goals they want to achieve this year. But not just any small goal, any goal. No, something with strong meaning behind it. You feel strongly about this. You're hungry for it. There's a strong drive. If you don't do this goal, it will hurt you, or hurt someone else. If you don't accomplish this thing, it'll only hold you back in life. So what are these goals? Go ahead, write down at least between 2 to 4 goals. Write them down right now. You can pause this if you need to, go ahead and write them down. Then, after you're done writing, each of your goals down, next to it, write a month. Write a month. Like, by this month, you will reach this goal. Or by this year, you'll reach the goal. So a month, and then after you write the month, you write the year next to it. Okay? So 1, you have your goals, you have the date. Okay? The month and the year. So we said by the end of this year. So I would say between this year and next year. But mostly just this year, this 1 year. Okay? What will you do? Write it down. And then another thing he had each listener think about is, who will these goals that you wrote down, who will it affect? Who will it empower? You know? And how is it going to empower them? I'll share my goals with you guys. So one of my goals is to lose between 20 to 30 kg by August. Between 20 to 30, okay, by August of this year. Okay, and another goal is to leave behind the things that tempt me and hinder me and move forward towards what God has in store for me. And that's by May. By September, I want to allow God to reach the world through the gifts He's given me. And then my last goal is to be ready for the Korean Immigration Integration Program, level 4. Right now I'm at level 3, so I want to reach level 4. Be 110% ready to reach level 4 by April of next year. So like this year, I'm using it as a time to study and prepare myself, make sure I am level 4 ready. And by registration for next year. So that's the only one that's, a little bit, towards next year, because that's when the registration will be. But the rest of them this year, and they all have months: August, May, and September. And who I'm doing it for, who I think it will empower, I said my mom, my sibling, and my dad, But yeah. It's just so you can have an idea. Like, you have these set in stone, you've written your goals down. Now, are you going to put in the work to get there? Like, no pain, no gain. Like, there is no gain without pain. Like, you're not going to gain anything if you don't put any energy or put forth the effort to make it there. Like, are you going to get your PhD, master's degree, or like just graduating from high school or college or whatnot? Like, are you going to put forth the work to get your degree or diploma? Like, are you at a job that you don't like, but you have dreams of something far greater for yourself? But maybe, like, you don't like the job that you're at right now, but it'll help. It's part of your growth that'll help you. So keep at it with that job, but put forth effort. Make sure you put forth effort towards what you really want in life. So you have the one thing that helps you maintain, for now. But make sure you put forth majority of your efforts towards the goals that you want to achieve, that you will achieve, because you can do it. I told you in our Pocket Positive, pre-episode before this one, that I believe in you and that you can do it. You can. We can. We got this. Because we're hard workers. And even if you weren't a hard worker before, well, now you are. You will be. That's you. BK Birdie, who's listening. You are a hard worker. You are amazing. You got this. You wrote down 2 to 4 goals. You wrote down a month next to it, as well as the year. You wrote down 3 people, at least, that you feel these goals will empower and affect wonderfully. Because when you're doing things, like anything you do in life, it doesn't just affect you. It affects the people around you, the people involved in your life, and those who just so happen to come in contact with something that you end up doing. Like, it's not just you. Like, even me doing this Encourage Corner, it's not just me. It's not just for me. It's for all of you who are listening. So, all right. What are we going to do? We're going to work hard. We got this. 2022. No pain, no gain. So each and every day we wake up, our destiny depends on what we do, what we choose to do. Let's get that orange. Change out the blue. Put in what needs to be put in. Get that yellow. I'm sorry. But I know we can do this. Okay? Bit by bit, do it at your pace. Okay? Don't let anyone deter you. And there's one last thing before we go. I don't want this to be too long. You know, I'm literally just watching the time go by. I'm like, man, it's already been like 27 minutes. Good gracious. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're doing something else while you're listening to this. If not, you're just relaxing. That's fine too. Just glad you're listening. But one last thing I just wanted to say. So I've become a really big fan of Stray Kids ever since, was it August of last year. Baby stayed here, playing catch up. But they have this program called 2 Kids Room. And in 2 Kids Room, one of the members, his name is Hyunjin, and he was explaining about a time when he was a trainee. And he had and still has a passion for dance. And during like dance classes and dance training, he was having a really hard time. And many of like the other trainees or maybe his dance coaches or stuff would just tell him like, hey, you're very handsome. Cause he's really good looking and stuff. So they would just tell him like, you're handsome and, you can really just get by based off of your looks. Basically, that's what they were telling him. Like, you really don't need this, as long as like you look wonderful, you're looking great. So many opportunities and doors will open for you, which I understand what they were saying, because like here in Korea, if you're like really good looking, like you just receive so much service. Like you get, I don't know, people are just much nicer to you or just want to be around you more. Or if you go to the store or something, then maybe like the person will be like, here's something for like free of service, like if, here you go, freebie. Just because you look great, just get all this stuff just because you're good looking. And the thing is, Hyunjin, he didn't want to just get by on his looks. Like he wanted to put in the work, wanted to put in the effort, to reach his goal of being a great dancer. So even if like the people around him didn't believe in him, he believed in himself, even though it was hard, because that takes a toll on your mental health and your emotional health, because, all these people around you, it's like, oh, you suck. He's like, I don't care. I'm just going to keep going at it and working hard. Tell me why now he is the main dancer of Stray Kids. Like, he's one of, like, the main, if not the main dancer. Like, when I see him dance, it's always so powerful and elegant at the same time. It's our King Hyunjin. He went from Prince Hyunjin to King Hyunjin. Like, he put in that work, and that's very inspiring to me. Whenever I think about that story, like, yeah, all of these people kept telling him, oh, you're not going to be a good dancer. And he struggled with, you know, dance and everything like that. But he didn't want to just get by on looks. Like, no, I want to put in this effort. And now he's the main dancer. It's wonderful. But yeah, I've kept it here for too long. It's over 30 minutes. I think it's our longest one yet. Woo! Record broken. Woo! We're starting off great, aren't we? Well, guys, remember, you can do this. Okay? We can do this. If Hyunjin can do it, we can do it. Shout out to you, Hyunjin. Hwang Hyunjin. Stray Kids. Yeah. So yeah, do your thing, guys. Remember, go at your pace. Take your time. Work hard. We're all gonna work hard. No pain, no gain. Alright? I'll see you guys next week in the next episode. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, we're good. I thought I forgot something. Yeah, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Yeah. Annyeong. Bye.